lining up. It was 21-17, Israel-Croatia. And we see the Swedish team already lined up, ready to go, waiting for the team from Denmark. Well, both teams lost their first game, as we mentioned. Must win this game. As for Israel, well, I think their best hope is to try and make it get into 5th place. And realistically, they'll struggle to do that as well.
They will.
They still have to play against Poland, who look quite sharp. And well,
Israelis had high hopes going to this tournament.
And Belgium, of course. Belgium looked unbeatable to me.
So far, you would have to say that they looked the standout team.
Yes. Denmark against Sweden. Your call, Nadav. Who do you think is going to make it here?
Well, Denmark did look good, but I thought Sweden on paper are also very good. I think it'll be a close game.
Yeah. Well, I've got a feeling Denmark can win this throw from
There we got Sweden in yellow, attacking right to left. Seems like the wind's picked up a bit, only slightly.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big factor here.
המתחם של המייסטרס, יש גם מוזיקה חיה, גם שתייה וגם פעילות לילדים. יש גם שתייה לילדים? יש בירה עם מהקות. בוא אבא, בוא.
Sweden to kick off. Just looking for the team sheets here. Yeah, there's Denmark. And here's Sweden.
Good take by Denmark.
Good take by Denmark. Secured that ball. Oh, I don't think that's legal.
Out.
I don't think slapping the ball forward from the scrum half is necessarily legal. But
Ref didn't call it.
Ref didn't call it, so it is legal.
Quick tap. But Denmark looked very organized in defense.
And they do look organized. Some good passing as well from Sweden. Nice sharp passes. And then number 13 is the big guy.
And a foot in touch.
Foot in touch, and we'll have a line out to Denmark.
שלום אורן. קולגות. איך אתה מסכם את הטורניר עד עכשיו? טורניר טוב. 4 חדרים באיזה רחוב?
Okay, Denmark. Here they go. Cutting out.
Oh, this guy does some speed.
This is some serious speed shown here by the Danish winger.
Oh,
and
excellent
off.
move. Good support.
Good support. Can he make it?
All the way.
He can indeed score a try.
Very good try.
And you can find his name on the team sheets.
Number is he?
Yeah, well, we saw 2 players from Denmark who are both absolute speedsters. And one of them made the break. The second one was in support. Sorry to our Danish viewers that we don't have all the names.
It was a very good move. Started deep in their 22, on their touch line, on their try line.
אמרתי כבר מקודם, שוודיה בצהוב, דנמרק באדום. מישהו מוביל.
And the guy who scored the try, it looks to me like he's grabbing his hamstring and coming off, which is very unfortunate. And I think he's number 1, maybe. Yes, he is. And have his name, please?
Agabeko Gerard Kossi.
Well, you know who he is, and he scored a beautiful try, and let's hope he makes it because we want to see some more of him.
Oh, big break.
Big guy making a big break. Number 13, right?
Alexander Rapasted.
Let's stick with Alexander making a big break. And they've managed to secure the ball. The Danish player is just making a nuisance of himself and he gets penalized. Sweden, can they come back here?
Yeah, he's caught on the wrong side.
Yes, the score is 5-0. Sorry for that break. We just managed to had a little bit of a technical issue here. Unlike what you see on your screen, the score is now 5-0. One try from Denmark, unconverted. Try from Sweden. Try from Sweden brings us back to parity. And let's see if this conversion can...
Another missed conversion, and the score remains 5-0.
Missed conversion, yes. 5-0 it remains. You already see players, it's their second game of the day, and they're struggling a bit with the heat. We saw some...
It is a hot day.
It's a hot day.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
Dropped the ball from the kickoff.
Knock on by Denmark. Scrum Sweden.
Yes, attacking scrum. No reason to drop that ball. We had no reason. No one really challenging him.
Some of the sun in his face. The sun is pretty much directly above now, maybe slightly shining in Denmark's eyes. Could be an advantage at this stage.
Oof. Strong tackle, in with the shoulder. Danish team really showing us.
Player taken out. A ref saw it.
Yes, player taking out. No reason for that. And Sweden with the penalty. Back on attack. Excellent work from the Danish winger.
Yeah,
he saw the overlap and he just came in and
very good work.
Closed the overlap immediately.
Well, he didn't have much choice, right? If he didn't stop him, then the ball would go.
Yeah, he would have just backed out.
Oh, fancy footwork.
Fancy footwork, but caught in the middle of the field. Another penalty to Denmark. Now, I've noticed, I think in the first round of games, we have not seen one yellow card. One yellow card.
No, no cards. It's good to see.
Yeah, good to see. That means the teams are disciplined and not making any silly foul play or up. And just as we speak, look at that. How about that? Time off. Yellow card Denmark.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Andreas.
Andreas is off to the sin bin. Repeated offenses, I think it was the call. They did not let Sweden create any attacking ball by blocking the ball time and again. And here's Sweden.
Taking advantage of the man overlap already. Another try for Sweden.
Beautiful running by the winger. Just
it might prove very costly, this yellow card. At this heat, it's very, very difficult to defend a whole field with one man down. Swing lineup with conversion and missed. Score remains Sweden 10, Denmark 5. We are 5 seconds away from halftime. Sweden going to kick off. There won't be much time for much else. High kickoff. And the ref calls halftime. So halftime here. Sweden going down to the break in the lead, 10-5.
משחק הבא, פולין נגד סרביה.
הלו, אתה פה עם המשאית? אוקיי, אז אני שלחתי חבר'ה אליך. Hi folks, we're back live. Half time here. It's 10-5 Sweden. We've got one player from Denmark in the sin bin, probably for another minute. Sin bin for repeated offenses in the breakdown. Didn't release the ball, didn't let Sweden develop an attack. And so the sin bin came, the yellow card. And let's see if Sweden can score again. Of course, a yellow card in sevens means you're 2 minutes out of the game, unlike 10 minutes in the 15-a-side. And let's see if Sweden can hold on to the ball here and just score another try while they've got the man advantage. And here they are with the ball. So hard to play 7-on-6 on a full field. Makes such a big difference. Oh! Penalty against Sweden. I think incorrect entry to the ruck coming from the side. And Denmark are in no hurry to take this penalty, and intelligently they'll kick the ball out, or will they?
Oh, excellent kick.
They do, excellent kick. Excellent kick. And lucky, lucky that he got it out.
Sweden, remember, is ranked at 35 in the RB ranking, while Denmark is at 62. So Sweden rank well above Denmark, but the game still is very, very close.
Yeah, it's a bit of a confusion there about the line-out, but it is a Denmark line-out, and you can see there are 6 people in the Danish line-out. There is not one person in the back line. How's that, Nadav? Not one person in the whole back line.
Wow, they're going for pushover, aren't
They're
they?
going for the pushover more. We've seen that. It's one way to do it.
Now they're sending some people out.
Sending 2 guys out. Well, it just goes to show they're not thinking conventionally, and they're scoring a try.
They got the reward.
Brilliant, brilliant play by Denmark. 6-on-7. They had the penalty. They knew there's no point in just taking the line out and throwing it out to the fly-half. He's outnumbered, and he'll be isolated.
Clever play.
Clever play. They just put an extra person or 2 in the line-out. A bit of tight forward play, and they got the reward, and they're back on level terms. It's 10-all, unsuccessful conversion.
Yes, conversion attempt by Joshua.
And Denmark will be quite frustrated. I think he's back from the sin bin, the guy, yes. We're back 7-on-7 now. It's anyone's game. We're back on level terms and level on players, and the knock-on from Sweden. Scrum Denmark. Let's see what they'll do now. Denmark surprising me here. Denmark, they're really playing well. They're moving the ball nicely. And look how they're keeping possession, offloading, making the break.
A lot of space, and he scores.
And he scores a try. And Denmark, after being 10-5 down and a man in the sin bin. They're 15-10 up with a conversion to come.
Definitely have the momentum in their favor.
Yes.
Sweden seem to gone to sleep a bit.
Yes. Sweden, well, haven't been playing the second half yet. They had the ball at the beginning. They got penalized in the ruck. Denmark got the ball back, and, well, they've scored 2 tries. I have to mention now, Denmark were here about a month ago, played 15-a-side game against Israel, and Israel beat them 46-3. 46-3, and Denmark really didn't look the goods that day. And, well, they're here today, and they're showing us that, well, they're surprising me. Let's put it that way.
Well, as we said, it's a tight game. Here comes Sweden. Good low running. Excellent ruck work.
Oh, throwing the ball away, you get immediately penalized for that in 7s. And really, you're lucky not to get a yellow card.
There's James Cook.
James Cook.
James Cook, number 11 for Denmark. You're Sweden some space.
And some speed.
There he goes
Look
on
at
the
that.
outside.
Oh, beautiful work.
Excellent run.
That is some beautiful running. And a beautiful try. It's
Number
15
4.
all.
Tobias Borg. Borg Tobias.
Now there's a good Swedish name for you. 15 all, and, well, we have a beautiful game here. We've
As we expected, it's a very tight game.
tight game. Seen some nice play. That was a beautiful run by Tobias. Beautiful try. Unsuccessful conversion again. And, well, Swedish with the kickoff, 15 all. How long do we have left? You're probably asking. We've got 2 minutes left.
It's anybody's
Who
game.
can win this? Again, I remind you, both teams lost their first game of the championship,
An overlap here.
and they can't afford to lose another one. Well, he tried to take Tobias on the outside, and made.
We've just seen Tobias has a feet to match it.
Yes, I don't think he'll beat Tobias on the outside very easily. Oof. Beautiful.
Yeah, Sweden falling off the tackles. Knocked backwards, called by the ref.
Yeah, I thought there
A
was.
long pass.
And Tobias is there on defense and makes a good tackle.
Good clean out.
Oh, almost through, but gets the ball back. And oh, the knock on from Denmark. Wow. Good attack and good defense from Sweden to hold out and keep them in the hunt. There's 45 seconds to go. Sweden with the scrum. We could see the first drawn game here.
I think it's likely even. That's 30 seconds. See if
It'll be
Swedish ball.
Yes, it's likely to be the last play here. It's 30 seconds to go, 35 seconds.
But we just seen that Sweden does have speedsters.
Yes, I can imagine Tobias here taking the ball and
Yeah, so I haven't seen any drop kicks or anything like that for post.
penalty Sweden. We have another penalty to Sweden. So it's 5 seconds to go, so it is the last play pretty much. There's the hooter. Now you can't kick the ball out now, you gotta play it. And play it means try and score a try the other end. And it's an
interception.
intercept pass! This could be Denmark with the ball. Still holding on, he did well to just keep possession there. And they've got possession.
They do.
And he's going on the outside. Swedish.
Oh,
A try to Denmark.
desperate tackling attempt. But he made it. He stretched out and he made the try.
Wow.
Heartbreak for Sweden.
Heartbreak for Sweden, but a great victory for Denmark. And I go back to that 1 minute period after halftime where Denmark were one man down and Sweden were just asleep for that 1 minute. And Denmark scored 2 tries, got back in the game, and here they are winning the game 20-15. Wow, that is crucial. Sweden, 0 out of 2, are likely to be out of the running. Denmark, 1 loss and 1 win, but you have to remember they lost to Belgium. And well, not many teams are going to beat Belgium this weekend, I have a feeling. So both these teams, I believe, have